Alright, I'm back. Sharing what your trade settings are. Yeah, sure. I'll happily show you my trade settings. I'm not selling anything right now. I'm only buying tools. I can start selling, let's see. Nothing. Berries I could theoretically sell and polished stone. I like to get above like 50 for polished stone. So I think... I can unlock Davenport now too. They buy clothes. Let me unlock that. And let's sell above 50. It'd be nice if I could control click this or shift click this to go by tens. I feel like that's kind of like a basic thing. Let's sell above 50 polished stone so we have some in stock. Because what, the church at least is polished stone? I'm not sure what else. And then we're not too closed yet, so it's not really important that we set a limit for that. What's that? Gems. I don't want to sell any food stuff. It just doesn't seem worth it. Like having a big stock of that's important, right? So I will sell polished stone when I get that far. But we got any unemployed now? We do. Let's look at the job list. Packing out some of these jobs will allow us to sell more, that's for sure. Let's see. I mean, more stone miners. We're maxed out on stonemason because there's only one per. We like to hold on to a lot of food, especially for when the envoy or the monk come. Yeah, it's really nice to be able to just like be like, yep, I did the mission right away, right? That's really good. Cut down the one tree that's somehow in the middle of the extraction zone. It's the last one they've done, though. I wonder where they'll build the road up there. I don't know. I really wish I could build roads and housing. It just seems like... I know that's the gimmick. It just seems like I'm missing it, though. I want to build like a little path up this way, so when they do go up this way for the fisher huts and stuff that I put up here, that I can tell them which way to go. Cut this tree. What are you guys doing? Cut this tree down. Look, it's a huge tree. Come cut it down. Go over here, yell timber. You can just pretend you're Kesha. There you go. We're going down. We're calling timber. No. Went to the other tree. This tree, come on. Aha! Okay. So now the new extraction zone. Start cutting these. Do we actually have bread in the warehouse? Yeah, we got 50. And are we actually got bread in the market? Yeah, I got 50. So we're doing good on bread. Though I'm actually not sure anybody... Oh, here. We can finally promote. What do we need? We need 3 for serfs. Okay. That's 20 serfs. I can get all these people up a level, or should I do like one of these people? I'm not actually sure. Oh, this makes them commoner, right? Let's do them. We'll do 3 to commoner there. So where does that put us? We've unlocked the fisher stuff and the churches. Look at that. Finally some progress. Sculpture now available for the builder's workshop. Additional parts for rustic church. So sculpture workshop. That's what this snap point is for, huh? Oh, it's it's big. Let's just put it on the back. See what we get. So, does that change the number of jobs that can be done there, I wonder? Probably. A monk. What do you want? Wood. Okay, that's doable. Wood. Where should I take the points? We haven't built any of the keep stuff yet. But we also only have 1 point here. Like theoretically we could unlock this once we reach the Splendor level. Yeah, let's take it in Kingdom. And we can do that right now. That's 10 king points, which means we can do the wall and the wall. No people joined, but our happiness is real high. We have 3 unemployed as well. So we can now build the fishers, right? See, we unlocked a ton of stuff. Did we actually unlock fishing? I think we did. Where is it? Though I don't actually think we need another food source right now. We might be better off like doing clothes, like sheep farms. Because that's like one of the next levels, right? We'll have to build a new market for that. And we could just like put like a couple sheep things here. Like well, see, we'll need a cloth spot and a wool spot, and maybe even maybe the clothes in this warehouse as well. The truth is, I think that actually means we need another warehouse. So what are we at? We're now at Surf 17, Newcomer 7, Commoner 3. We took the commoners out of the serfs, right? So when we promote, we should actually probably save up some money to get all these newcomers up. So we have a bigger serf base. To catch up a little bit. It's this sort of time where you think that maybe you should start moving the undesirable buildings, right? It's like these 3. Nobody wants to live next to these 3 buildings, or 4 buildings. And there is stone up here. And the wood's closer here too, though obviously that's not gonna last. And eventually someday we'll want to like a wood lot, and maybe that'll be back here. So I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna start moving those. Let's see. Stonecutter camp, way up here. Start construction. We'll move the lumber camp up there as well. We'll just put it right there. We're broke. Can't afford it. Why are we so broke? I'm not totally sure. We got the money now though. So let's is this done? No, it's not done yet. It's just gonna, you know, waste all our money on tools, but getting the anti-desirability buildings out of here seems like a good plan. Plus it'll give us room for like manor enhancements and stuff. Did you go up there? Still not done. This is such a weird route up here. I guess this is all field, isn't it? I can add a little more field to it. I don't think they'll field over road though. So we can tear that one down. And then we need to change the extraction location here. So they'll go over there, and then actually let's just remove this one. And let's make this a little bit bigger. Alright. Now they're working on the lumber camp. Or the lumber camp's done. So let's get rid of this one. Make sure they still have a little bit to cut. I'm gonna cut like all this, so let's just go ahead and mark it all off. That should be plenty. For now, at least. Alright, then, these two would be nice to move. I really wish I could, like, for a cost, move them. Instead of having to do it this way, but what do you do? Poor planning, I guess. I mean, obviously didn't start with this hex, though, so. There's two here. Sawmill there. And the stonemason here as well. Don't have the money. Oh, poor again. Just impoverished as a society. Also, I'm not sure why it costs money to build this building, but it doesn't matter. Alright. And then we're gonna need a warehouse up here too. How much does a warehouse actually cost to build? 50 gold coins. Pricey. It's a prediction of bad weather. Alright, well, you know, I mean, we've got quite a bit of surplus of food, so they're not building over this road. It's like a permanent road in the landscape forever. For all of time. And I had no control of where it went. The weird rubbing balloon noise. Got a little positive income. Some of that's still being spent on tools, and I am kind of wasting tools as well. Because I don't, because I'm moving these buildings. Though that's stone, though. I think there's tools for this one, though, wasn't there? I think so. How are we doing on, We're not gonna send you on a mandate. We're getting pop. So we're up to 9 newcomers. Newcomers. Like, is that like a cucumber, but made of people? So it's Soylent Greens. I guess, you know, get this done anytime soon. I know the wood's really far away. Right, we can put the warehouse up here now too. Just like, no one wants to live near the warehouse, I guess. Like that. So we'll move the stone and wood up there. Refuse new stuff. I guess we'll get this hex next. I actually don't know. Do we have a free one now? Yeah, we have free, but the taxes are there, so we can't really afford that. We'll get it soon. Aha. Alright, we need to promote more of these guys. And we're all out of money. Alright, so we're up to 21 serfs, 3 commoners, and 7 newcomers. Yeah, I'm adding a bee there. I can't control it. Just keep adding the bee. I mean, the village seems to be going now, sort of. I might have been missing out not putting the rustic church in. That might be an oversight, having not put it down early. It doesn't actually necessarily seem to have informed global happiness, because the housing happiness was headed up anyways. It's tough to say. I'm sure it made some effect. Still haven't built here, but you know, who wants to be next to the warehouse, I guess. Oh yeah, did the number of builder jobs increase here? No, but you can add a specific builder type. Alright, that's interesting. What's up? Bread, okay. That's easy for me. What do I want? Well, once I get to Commoner, I would need a little bit of points. Once I get Commoners here, I'll need points here too. So either King or Church. I haven't built any of the Splendor item here, so I'm probably best off taking it in Pope points, Clergy points. And all done. Still haven't moved these buildings yet. It's taking forever. Come on. It doesn't seem to me that you actually need any space for wool, right? Like the sheep don't actually need pasture space in any way. Man, these builders are taking quite a long time to get up here, though. I'm not totally certain why. They're not doing anything else down here. Maybe they did an upgrade, and that's what slowed them down? How many unemployeds do we have? I think Pretzel broke. Yeah, Pretzel broke. Just sitting there doing nothing. Alright, well, we can add another builder. That'll help. Where else are we needing jobs? All the transporters. Oh, the sawmill's done, so let's get rid of this one. Housing space complaint. I think that's the first one we've seen. The other builder type gets a separate category. That's interesting. I guess that makes sense since it's a job assigned to the specific part. It's like they put this one ahead for some reason. Like this, I told them to build this before. Oh, they need cloth, and there's no cloth in. They have to import that. Because we're not producing any of our own yet. Buy 5 cloth. We should be able to import that, right? Because Allegiance doesn't sell it, but Davenport maybe does? Nope. We have to produce it. So we must have had that stocked, huh? Like that must have been given to us, the cloth, because we obviously didn't produce it natively. So I guess that dictates where we're going next with building. So let's get a sheep farm, which is a hugely negative circle now. I feel like it didn't have one before. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Put it way up here. Nobody wants to live next to a sheep farm. It's bah, bah, bah all day long. And then what else do you need? You need a miller? No. You need a weaver and a tailor. They're expensive, but they're worth it. Let's see. I kind of want to leave a little bit of space around there so we can expand that building. I was really hoping we would get housing in here. We did get a house back here. That's progress. Alright, so I guess we'll build it here. Oh. Here's the bad weather we were told about. We have plenty of food. Ooh. It's atmospheric. It's atmospheric. Did this get finished? It did. So let's hire one person here. And then we'll shift these resources here. Wood and planks and stone and cut stone. Did we put cloth here? So this is gonna need to be this anyway. So wool, cloth, and clothes here at that warehouse. And this warehouse, nothing. And I was kind of waiting for them to empty this, but they didn't have a place to go until now anyways. Someday that will be something. I'm not sure what I'm going to put in there. Let's see. And then the next thing we're going to need is... I didn't start that. the tailor's workshop. Can I go on top of the stone? I can. Let's just do it like that. From 4, you got 1. Okay. Well, you know, get the sheep up. Sheep production. It would be interesting if there was like a pasture button, so... I don't know, how many sheep should we have? 20? 30? 40? 50 sheep? And we definitely want a shepherd. Well, I don't know, that's a few sheep. I'm not sure that the sheep... That's lyrics and instrumental music. It's against the rules. Alright. It's all sorts of sheep here already. They're just sheep on the beach. Which I'm pretty sure is a drink, right? Sheep on the beach. It's the Scottish version of Welsh. What? It's the Welsh version. Did they finish? No, they're not finished with that yet. I mean, this hasn't really worked out the way I wanted to, as far as housing is concerned at all. They did make it a little denser, I'll give them that, but why not here or there? The desirability here is high enough that it makes sense that they would build here. This, I guess, you know, maybe not, but you know, that was the other thing too. Is we're gonna need a new market to sell clothes at, right? So we just like squeeze it in here in this little triangle. Good stall. We'll do it like right here. Okay. That's a food sign. A good sign. Kind of fence it up, give it a little security, you know. Keep the ruffians out of the good stall. And obviously you need some barrels, otherwise where are you gonna store all the clothes? There. Break room branch. Another sign, of course. You can't have too much signage. It's true. In-game and IRL. Alright, go ahead and start that. Okay, this is done too now, so a couple weavers, a single tailor, James Taylor, of course, and then we'll have another person on. We don't actually need to import cloth now, do we? Oh, it wasn't possible anyways, right? I assigned them to do it, but it's not actually possible. There was no one who would sell it to me. So we should domestically produce cloth now. How much wool do we actually have? 26. In the wool house, which is shared with the tools here. Poor Winona Ryder has to do all this transporting herself. It's a lot of work. But, you know, the good news is that she can pickpocket a few clothes. You can add on to the existing market. Yeah, you can, but there's not really a spot for it, is there? Like, it's kind of full over here. I mean, I guess I could have, like, squeezed it in, but... Also, markets seem to raise, they raise, desirability. So, like, spreading them out seems like a good idea. In fact, multiple markets of the same type seem like a good idea if there are enough transporters and granaries and warehouses around. I won't like you know, state that on faith, but that's the way it seems to me, simply from observation. that like you need to have multiple markets and spread around. You also need multiple wells and spread around, because those seem to increase desirability too. I think that's how it works. So we should start selling clothes now. Yeah, so that's where the big money comes in. Which makes me think, did we actually... Yeah, we have promotions and we have a bunch of money. So let's get all the lower class people up down here. And then we still have a little bit more, so let's blow some cash on getting these guys up. Yeah, we're all out. What are we at? 10 commoners, 23 serfs. That feels pretty good. I think we can start adding some density to some of these professions as well. Let's put in an extraction zone here. And get another forager camp. Which is, where's it? Where is it? Gathering hut. Okay. Gatherer. So let's put it there. So this has, everything has this dialogue now. The like kind of attachment dialogue. It just made it part of every building. Let's look at the job list. Oh, there's a monk here. Yes, what do you want? You want wood, which we don't have, interestingly enough. We have been building a lot. How many days? 60 days to get that much wood? That's probably possible if we don't build anything else. So what points do we need the most, probably? Oh, well... This is so far-fetched, so yeah, let's take them in king points. And then let's see. Make sure we have all the woodcutters we can get. Lumber camp. Hire one more there. Oh, our new stonemason building is up, so we can now take this one down. So that stonemason job should fill out. Unhappiness, huh? They've lacked religion. Our church is too small. Yeah, we're at 20 and 20, so we need to add on to this. Although we did get parts, didn't we? What did we unlock? The stone extension. How much is a core? A core is 2. Let's just slap a core on back there. And then let's put an extension on as well. Graves. They're decorative though. Get that up. Is this planks though? That's planks. We want to put a hold on wood. The stockpile wood. So we can satisfy this mission before ahead of building. Because that seems more important. We need the points and stuff, but also failing is really bad, right? Do you think the number of sheep determines the amount of wool per turn? Because they're free, right? So that seems a little weird. But like if I have like one sheep farm and I put 50 sheep at it, will it produce more wool? That kind of needs to be tested. I think that needs to be like properly tested by someone with like, you know, patience and intelligence. So basically not me. I'll let somebody else do that. I got about like 20 more minutes left to play this morning. It's almost my lunchtime. And I will be back in the afternoon for what it's worth. I'm not sure. We'll see where we leave this village. But I think I'll probably be back with this as well. But we'll see. What are we up to on wood? 41. We're getting there. How many unemployed do we have? We have a bunch. So let's see. Oh yeah, the new forager hut's built. So let's do this because we're in the net. We're losing a lot of berries. So let's fully stock that. We do have plenty of bread though. Oh, we lost somebody at the market stall, so the bread probably wasn't being sold. So fill that out. But we lost a baker. Though that might not have been employed. Okay, got wood, so could stop stockpiling wood. Let's see. There's nobody at the sawmill either. Alright, so let's see. We can add a little bit of residential, because I feel like we probably need some. This is low, apparently. Well, maybe we can build like a fish market over here? I feel like this is never going to fill out anyways because of where it is. And this is like probably not big enough? So we just got a new person. They're leaving because of religion, right? I got that information before. I actually don't see it now. Like where the unhappiness is from. Oh. 10 villagers have lacked religion too many times. 3 villagers have lacked housing too many times. And 3 villagers have lacked, that looks like food, I guess, too many times. I mean, you don't want to lose too many pops. That's like a real problem because then they start abandoning the jobs. The vital jobs that you need them in. So, like there are now no wheat farmers, for example. That's catastrophic. Hurry up and finish this goddamn church extension. It's making people sad. They want to go to church. Do you have a mod to see that? I don't see that info, no. No mod. I think it's part of 1.6, but I actually, now that I think about it, I think it's been there longer. It's just hover text over the global happiness smiley face is giving me that information. But I have no mods running. There were, I tried some mods earlier on, not in this version or today, but like in the past, but just map stuff. Up here under global happiness, just a mouse tip. You can turn some mouse tips on and off, so perhaps you turned it off some way. Like if you click down here, for example, display desirability tooltip. Maybe there's an equivalent tooltip option for global happiness somewhere. I don't know though. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, they're starting to build the upgraded housing, which is nice for density, but probably starving my construction site. So I need you guys to not do that. Until further notice. Because you're eating my resources. Not you either. Gotta get this church upgrade done. Come on. It's stone that it needs. We have 3 unemployed, but I think those are actually probably vital for missing jobs. Like at the wheat farm. Yeah, another one left to market as well. Man, that happiness, low happiness really fucked me over. I was like hemorrhaging people. I really need to get this church up. Who knew a church could be too small for people? They just pack in. Come on, just sit on each other's laps in the pew, and there should be plenty of room. Right? Or we can take the pews out and everybody can stand, like ass the dick, just crammed in there. critically low on stone. There's only 2 stone cutters as well. Fuck. Need more people. Are they leaving from surf as well? Not sure. I'm not sure what population group they left from, but I think it was surf. Yeah. Man, that's a waste of money too, isn't it? Having spent all that cash to upgrade them, there were a bunch of them to leave because they couldn't get to church. It really kind of sucks. I got a lot of information up on the screen right now. Maybe a bit of an overload. We're gonna have to buy another hex, or well, it'll come free. But we need it because we don't have the we're gonna need extraction. We're gonna need to cut down trees. Okay. There's a monk here. We're still waiting on stone. But the monk hasn't arrived yet, though. There he is. Oh, there's an envoy. What do you want? You want fish? I don't produce fish yet. So, fuck off! Still waiting on raw stone. Should put the unemployed into it. It's kind of critical that we get that church up, which means producing more stone. Mine faster! Or you'll be beaten. They're almost in time. They're almost in time with the pretzel music. 13 to 24, so you were just waiting on stone. We need a lot of it for what it's worth, but yeah, it looks like some of it's probably in transit. Yeah, Oliver's bringing 8, Carl's bringing 1. I like this level of housing. It definitely it's attractive. I should turn off the zone tool though. Always display zone, yeah. Leaving due to unhappiness. Fuck me. It was the goods tender as well. So the person selling clothes has left, which is not good when you need money. We are kind of maxed out on cash, so I guess that's not that much of a problem. Aha! Oh, it's not done yet though. Shit. Anytime today. Got a new person. We don't have a weaver though. So what's the point of selling clothes if you don't have a weaver? We do actually have a lot of clothes in stock. I think that market tender is probably the most important. How's this? Waiting on 11. Oh, waiting on 4 stone now. How much bigger is it gonna be? Oh, it's already got room now because we built the extra core piece. It's up to 22 of 40. 23 of 40. We're gonna need like stadium seating in here. It's not gonna be big enough. This is such a small village for what's like. This is a gigantic church. Like, I know I've had bigger, but man, that's a small one. 2 more people coming. Let's see. Oh, the weather event is over. Lovely. No weavers. Still working on the church, but the church unhappiness problem should go away relatively soon. Because we already have cap, so that should be fine. Once it actually gets completed, it should be even higher. Why did you leave? Because the only unhappiness now is church, and there's church space. So just get on in. Pray your little ass off and do all the praying you want. I don't care. All praying all the time for all I care. Okay. Alright, now we're up to 50 capacity in the church, which is, a third more than the even people we have in town. Obviously there's no priest, but I don't think I can do anything about that yet. Like, I don't think I can assign a priest. The button doesn't work. I think I might need a higher level citizen to do that with. So now our problems with people hemorrhaging should go away, right? I want to secure the food resources. Put a weaver in. It doesn't look like... Yeah, it looks like we'll be fine. We'll add to jobs, and I think we'll be all right. As long as we don't lose more folks. One villager lacked food one too many times. I wonder what they were lacking. I mean, both of these jobs are worked. The well... There's no, like, capacity question there for the well. Why would you lack food then? It's only one of them, but why did it happen? Maybe no fish? 4 of 4. Okay, so we've definitely fixed that happiness problem. That was lack of access to faith. So that really burned us, though. We were having a lot of trouble. So I think maybe building such a small church probably was not a good decision. We probably should have built a multi-core church right away. That's something to keep in mind that I'm sure I'll forget before I play it again. Just wait long enough that you don't remember anything you learned, and that'll be fine. Alright, so I think the next person I want to get is Weaver. And maybe get the granary up so they can try to increase the levels of berries. Yep, got 4 new folks. So let's see, a weaver, and fully job the granary. Right. So that's all the granary spots. And we've got both wheat or berries and bread. Yeah. I think we're actually to the point here where we can put down fisheries. We're out of wood to extract. We bought this square, so get this stuff first, guys. And cut all that down. And what do you think? 2 fishing places? I mean, that looks like plenty of fish. 2 fishery huts. Not sure which side is which. It likes this way. Yeah, it's definitely this way. But 2 fishery huts there. And then we'll go back to this granary, right? And we'll make sure we assign fish here. There's a lot of foodstuffs now. And then I think maybe... Let's look at the desirability overlay again for housing. I think we'll try putting a fish market down here. See if this improves the area at all. But not too big, because we don't want to market. Just put a post here. Signpost, of course, it's got to know where to buy the fish. It won't be a huge one or anything, just a little market, a couple signposts. know, fence for security here. You don't want to let the ruffians get to the fish barrels. Make sure we reserve space there. Private area. This is a private fish vendor area only. And then right there. Okay, so this will make into a fish market once we actually start producing fish. Have people unemployed? We do. That's good because we're gonna need them to get into the fish sector. To the fish jobs. Thanks for following, Diablo Hank Trest. I'm up to 47 followers. It's a new record. No, I do appreciate it though. Thanks. Thanks for following. Thanks for watching. Thanks for telling me the things I'm missing as well. You've given me some vital hints and suggestions. Oh yeah, I should re-allow upgrades on these houses. Because I was just throttling that for stone. So make sure I put these up to the density upgrades. Upgrade. Ooh, 4 of 4. 4 of 4. 4 of 4. Man, this is extremely unpleasant. No one wants to be anywhere near these sheep. Except for Otto, who's unfortunate. His lot in life is sadly spending all the time 125 meters from his house, surrounded by sheep. Where are you going? Where are you going, Otto? Otto. He's going home. My name is Otto. I like to get plato. He's going to church. Now where are you going, Otto? He's going home. Nice. Well, you know, it's a shepherd's life. Where are we at with the fish bill? Okay, we got one fishman. We got a bunch of extra people now. Let's fill out a couple jobs. Workplaces. Sawmill? Haven't done this market yet, but we do have a couple, so let's see here. The other sawmill spot, the builder's workshop sculpture area. We should check that out. So I just assigned somebody to here. What are you gonna do? No project. How do I give you a project? Create sculpture. So is that like a ploppable? Decoration. Plant arch, fence, decorative food, sheep statue. Sweet. Alright, let's get ourselves a sheep statue. What's a good spot for a sheep statue? There's this big area here. I wonder if this will increase desirability. Because everybody wants to live next to a statue of a sheep. Oh, it should be over here by the sheep manufacturing facility. So just put it right here. Start construction. Needs 50 polished stone and 20 tools. Holy shit, that's expensive. Did I not start this construction? Oh, we're low on wood. Let's make sure we're not extracting any wood soon. I'm gonna get in here and start clear cutting this forest. It's almost to the point where we can move our utilities again. Our stone and wood cutters up from here to there, but it's not that far. This is a very negative area right now. I'm hoping that like this will become valid for living. Alright, the religion thing is still ticking down. I think that's actually from our high at one point. Like the negative happiness here is like still from the point we were maxed out a while ago, and the debuff is still going down. But there's nothing here about not having enough housing, so. Could mandate now, but I don't see the point. Berries are way up now. That's nice. We've got a few unemployed. This fish market's waiting on wood, but we should start getting wood now that we've added a new extraction zone. I'm wondering. I mean, it's not like we're behind on the stone or anything. Not right now, at least. The other fisher's hut got built, so let's hire there. I think we might need another granary because this one's so far away. I'm not sure it'll actually serve this market in any way, but maybe it will. This has got to be pretty much maxed on bread, right? Because we got 100 in there, and that's full. And there's 50 here, so that means there's 50 in the bakery. So that's as much surplus as I think as we can get from it. Alright, I gotta wrap this up. I gotta make lunch for my wife and then take a break. I'll be back later. I'm gonna keep playing this, so if you're around, great, join me. Other people, thanks for stopping by, the few people who did today. I always appreciate it. And thanks again to Diablo Hangtress. You guys have a good one.